Good morning, Big Shavers. I hope you're doing great. Zach here from North Carolina. Um, yeah, I haven't done a video in a little while. I hope you don't mind. And if you do, I really don't care because I have a life and I have things to do and I wish I had time to make more videos. Well, I guess I do have time, but I don't always have things to talk about and that makes it challenging. And I don't want to bore you with videos, so today I'm going to use a slew of new things that I've actually used them all before, just not all recently. I will be using my new soap. It's backwards because this is an iPad, and iPads do this when you put a front-facing camera on. But this is the Strop Shoppe black tie with tallow. It was a gift to me from my old college roommate, Ben Miller. He's also a member of the Big Shave group. He's an awesome dude. He got this for me for my birthday, which was in February, so that was a little while ago. And I used it once, and then I finished Mitchell's, and now this is what I've been using. So I think this will be my 5th shave with it. I've been enjoying it very much so far. It's excellent. I will be using the Simpsons 57. I think it has a 22mm knot. I could be wrong. It's nice and loaded. I have some Vitos pre-shave on my face, and I'm going to get to it. I got to sleep in today, which is something I don't typically do. Or I typically can't do it. I slept until 9:30, which I don't think I've done in probably a year. I normally wake up at around 5. And this brush is just awesome. It's not too dense where it's a lather hog. It releases the lather excellently. It loads great. It's become my favorite brush. Although there's something about Paul's Classic and Mark Reside's DR Harris brush that makes me want to get a classic or one of those. So maybe in the future, that'll be on the list. But nice and loaded up. I'll set that brush aside. And for my razor, you've seen me use one of these before, but it was never actually mine. I have a Merkur 37C. I got this in a trade from a Badger and Blade member for my R41. I wasn't really using it, so I figured why not trade for something I want, and I don't have to pay for it. So that's what I did. This is loaded with a Persona Med Prep. And I have been using the vintage Bakelite slant. And I have to say, after using this for a long, I'm liking this a little better. I have not used the slant since I sent Dorian back his sometime in August. But this is very smooth, a little more aggressive than my Krona, which is one of my go-tos. Last time I used this, I remember it felt very awkward under my nose. But maybe because I'm used to this big chunky head, this is a whole lot chunkier under my nose, so it feels completely fine. And this Strop Shoppe lather is really excellent. I find it a little drying compared to Mitchell's wool fat, But it doesn't really surprise me because Mitchell's is known for having excellent post-shave quality routers. It's still good. The lather quality is probably about the same. Although Mitchell's is just a little bit slicker if you have it right. I think a lot of people like their lather a little drier than me. I get it pretty wet, but my skin is getting used to this soap and isn't feeling quite as dry as it has been the past couple days. And as I was thinking about it, Mitchell's is a soap with lanolin, but I don't think that really affects the lather quality all that much in terms of slickness. But it does give you a little more protection. But this is not the same. But it does also not have very many surfactants. Those surfactants are molecules that bind together and help cleanse your skin. So I think this has a little more surfactants, so your face feels a little drier and a little cleaner after. But it does still makes for an excellent kit. On to pass 2. We're going to go straight up. So, in case this is the first video of mine you're watching, I guess I'll talk about my growth pattern. So, my beard grows like this. So for my first pass, I usually go straight down, that's a with it across the grain. And back here it grows almost like that. So my against the grain is across my cheeks, and my second across the grain pass is straight up. I found this works the best for me, although I think most people typically go across, or with, across, against. Unfortunately, that does not work for me. I get a lot of irritation right in this area, especially on this right side, if I do that. And on my neck, my hair grows just about horizontal. And I cannot go against the grain on my neck without lots and lots of irritation, so I just don't. So I go 2 north to south, which is really going to cross the grain, and 1 south to north, which is another across the grain. And we'll lather up for a third pass. Weather here in North Carolina is excellent. Well, Thursday and Friday it was raining, which was sad, but I think today is supposed to be a high of about 80 degrees, which I look forward to getting outside and hanging out. It's a lot warmer than it was in Iowa, which I have no problem with. So this is my against the grain pass, and I'll say the slant is very smooth and it feels excellent in my hand and on my face, and recently the R41 wasn't really getting along with my face. I was trying and it wasn't working, and I know it wasn't my technique because it used to work in the past and I didn't really change anything. But I do think my skin changed, especially in the winter, and I'd rather not have an irritated face. Just to use a razor that is aggressive, although I always liked the way it felt on my face. My face didn't really like it a few hours after. And 37 slant with a personna med prep knocked down my 32 hours of growth. No problems. It was probably a little more. I only did a 2-pass yesterday because I was rushing. So post-shave today is the best my face has felt with a black tie. Excellent choice. I'd recommend it to anyone. This is the tallow version. This is the only version I have experience with. I would guess, based on the quality of that the quality of the non-tallow version is excellent as well. And excellent. I'm going to finish off with some old label Speick. I bought this at a local European food store in Iowa. Well, actually it was in Illinois, but I don't think she sells a lot of it, so she has the old label. She says every time she orders it, it has a different label. I know the old label is different, but it's my favorite aftershave. Haven't been using balms recently. Just been digging Speick. I killed Skin Bracer, so I'm gonna kill this and then possibly onto Hega. But I did use this a couple times recently and it left my face really sticky. Maybe I used too much, but we'll find out. Kurt, I'm Soleil. Does this leave your face sticky or not? Because I really hate when my face is sticky. So have a great day, enjoy your weekend, have fun, do cool stuff, get outside, and yeah, thanks for watching. Again, I used Strop Shoppe black tie with tallow, Simpsons 57, the best brush ever, as Finn can attest to. He has a 58, which is the same brush as that with a 24mm knot, and yeah, the 37C with a personna med prep, and finished off with Speick. Have a great day, guys. Bye.